Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. How you all doing out there? Anyways, you know what the usual score is here on Lincoln Ting. If you don't, check out Randy Prizzle page below. All the previous episodes are on there, and also check out more stuff on the page, which is Randy Prizzle at its finest, you could say. So, if you're feeling any of them past episodes, or you're feeling this episode, you know what to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that to your friends below and everything. Send it to all of them. Cool. Without doubt, let's get into this episode of Lincoln Ting. So we come to Caroline. Caroline, all the guys will say she's mighty fine, and they got to somewhere half the time, and the other half, and they got to stop there. But yeah, she could say where you could find me at the party. She said, managing the tunes while playing drinking games. What can I say? I'm multi-talented. Yeah, I've done my own fair share of DJing, spinning the decks once or twice. You know what I mean? I did one for one of my friend's birthday events. Do you know what I mean? But I was a YouTube DJ, so I don't usually play decks or nothing like that. It's YouTube DJ. Put the tunes together, make sure it comes right and correct, and the next one links to the next one. Do you know what I mean? And I was playing some classic R&B that night, so it was a good little event. Turnout was nice. And everybody said I did a great job, so I appreciate the people who were feeding the tunes back then. If you do want me to be playing some tunes for you on the YouTube setup, I'm happy to come and help you down with that, so you know what to do. Alright, your boy, innit? But anyways, let's move on to what she's saying. She's 30, she's 5'11", she's a senior product development manager at Pusheen. Okay, what she says, what makes her happy? Roller coasters and music festivals. Now, I'm not really deep into, obviously, roller coasters. Scared of heights, can't handle that. Music festivals, I've been to only one that I can know of, and that was Mac Miller's. Rest in peace to him. You know what I mean? I went to his event with my man Jay Dizzle. Big up Jay Dizzle as well. And it was a good event, you know what I mean? Very, it took long for him to come on though, and he only played a set. No, it wasn't him actually. I mistook it for what's that guy's name? Bloody Yasin Bey. I mistook it for him. He took quite a while to get on the stage, and you know it was only an hour of the set left, and we were waiting for like 2 hours. Kind of pissed me off there, but you know it is what it is. But Matt Miller's one was really good, really cool. You know, I mean, good vibes there as well. Again, rest in peace to him. Sad, obviously, here that he passed away from that, but hopefully, you know, his music and legacy could still live on. But anyways, let's move on to more what she's saying. I'm looking for a pub quiz partner in crime. Not really great with pub quizzes. I mean, I've done one, and I usually watch The Chase, you know what I mean? So when you hear The Chase coming, so, you know, I'll try to answer some of the questions from that and Tipping Point. Tipping Point's another good one. I like Tipping Point as well. So I'm into the game show vibes, but I don't really know how I would do on pub quizzes and that. Probably would be a bit awful, but above all, unfortunately for me, Caroline is a bit too tall for me as well. She just doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me, so it's unfortunately going to be a no for me. I'm going to move on now to Mumba. Mumba, she says, a shower thought I recently had. To keep it to Virgil's is my favourite saying. Okay, I'm trying to just fathom in my mind exactly what that means, but yeah, I don't know, so we're just going to move on. 27, she's a woman, she's 5'2", she's an actor and a director at theatre. It's cool. I mean, she acts and directs. I mean, could be nice to see someone up close, an actual film camera in motion. That could be really cool. Let's see more what she's saying. My love language is quality time and physical touch. Though I am very weird, not as tactical as you'd think. So, I mean, it's nice to obviously get in time and have some quality time with someone, yes, and I don't know about touching too much. It can start to become quite offensive if someone, you know, starts to touch you all the time. Excuse me, I want a bit more of my space, you know. Unless, obviously, yes, you've got to know each other well enough, you're comfortable with each other, do you know what I mean? If you ain't comfortable with each other and someone's trying to touch you up or something, hey, you know what I mean, could be a case on that, do you know what I mean? I don't want none of that. But anyways, yeah, I mean, she's a bit of a weirdo, cool, you know what I mean? She's just not as tactical as you think. I don't know what that means in terms of being tactical. How can you be a tactical weirdo? I don't get that, I mean, yeah, I don't really understand that point, but she seems like a cool chick so far. Let's get on to more what she's saying. One thing I'll never do again, take a greyhound in Texas. Oh my god, never. I don't know if that's hold on. I thought they were like National Express, but they went. I guess it's like a rail company or bus company or something. So they obviously probably had problems with her bringing a dog on the bus. I mean, I feel sometimes, you know, you should allow animals on the bus. I mean, if you can handle them, they're quiet and stuff. If obviously they're not, then obviously there's a bit of a problem there, isn't there? So it seems like obviously they didn't allow her to take her greyhound on, so it's a bit of a problem there, isn't it? But I feel like if your dog or, you know, pet's a bit okay, but some people could be allergic to pets. That's probably why one of the problems probably was maybe Texas didn't allow her, or maybe someone could be allergic to dog fur, or I don't know, something along them lines. So yeah, but above all, Mamba seems like a cool girl, you know what I mean? She seems like a nice chick as well, do you know what I mean? I'm going to give her a like, because, you know, she seems cool, and she seems like someone I probably could vibe with and get on well, and she showed me a few of the ropes, you know, the art direction and all that, and I like art. Well, I don't like going to art galleries, but I do like painting and drawing and all that. So, do you know what? I'm going to give her a like. You know what I mean? Just give Mamba a like. We come to the next one, which is Lucy. It's a typical Sunday, she says. Either working or sleeping and eating. I mean, it's usually what we do in weekends, isn't it? Or some people go out partying, drinking the night away. Do you know what I mean? Dancing, you know. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a vibe. Hanging out. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. The big tune by Top Load, about it. If you didn't know Top Load, this tune. But anyways, yeah. Sleeping, eating, you know, is usual things I like to do. Is chill, relax, you know. As I say, I do like to have a drink in my hand on the weekend, play some games, chill out. Play probably a bit of football as well. So that's usually where my vibe is at. Movie nights, maybe, you know, Netflix and chilling and all that. By myself, that is, you know, not doing any funny business. Well, maybe along the line if nothing else really happens. But do you know what I mean? That's just for my own sake and my own quiet time, you know. But anyways, that's generally what I like to do on the weekends. Just chill, relax, have a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Alright, she's 24, she's 5'9". She's a staff nurse. Big up to all the nurse and the NHS, obviously doing a great job for us out there. Fantastic. What she says now, do you agree or disagree that Harry Potter is amazing? I think he's a loser, and that's why I just come up with that. Listen, I'm not going to knock the films are okay, but as I said, compared to Lord of the Rings, they ain't nothing. Do you know what I mean? They're nothing, absolutely nothing. Do you know what I mean? You want to put them up against Lord of the Rings? No. No. And this is why I got to argue with someone other than saying that Lord of the Rings is better. Sorry, not Lord of the Rings. They said that Harry Potter is better than Lord of the Rings. I said, excuse you? Have you seen Lord of the Rings? Have you seen the epicness, the adventure, you know, the togetherness, the brotherhood? Have you seen that compared to this crap Harry Potter? Get out of here with that rubbish. So I don't have time for people who try to say that Harry Potter is better than. Get out of here. I don't want none of your time. Better not waste my time. You leave jerks like you behind. All I do is bring me down. All of that, you know. Yeah, end up, if you didn't know. But yeah. Where to find me at a party, she says. Probably at the bar, spending money I don't have. Isn't that the case for a lot of us? You know what I mean? But generally, I think, you know, when you don't have the money, you wouldn't really go to a bar. You would probably try to, like, bring friends round for a drink or something. You know, hey, come round, let's have a drink, or, you know, meet at somewhere in a park or something and have a bit of a drink and that. So be cool vibes and that, chilling, you know. But at the party, yeah, I'm probably on the dance floor, me having a bit of a boogie wonderland. dance, ooh, 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 dance, boogie wonderland. Ooh, 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 dance. Anyways, I'm gonna stop that. But yeah. So yeah, just generally what I'd be doing, I'm down on the dance floor having a bit of a, two-step or something with a drink in the hand. Well, drink, that if I've had enough cash, obviously I'd buy the drink, but I'll probably have one for the night. If obviously I don't have enough money, it would be one. I'll probably ask, the mum or the sister to give me some funding, and then I'm out having a dance and a night away, innit? But with that one drink in hand. Do you know what I mean? I need a one dance, gotta have a key to the one dance, all of that. So yeah. But above all, Lucy seems like a cool chick, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to just summarise, and she's a bit too tall for me, so generally, above all, and she doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me, so unfortunately it's just going to be a no for me. So, we'll come on to Emma. Emma, she says, something that's non-negotiable for me is rings on pinky fingers. So yeah, I don't really deal with much rings, me as well. I used to have a ring back in the days, and that ring was like a marijuana ring, but obviously I turned it round the other way around because I don't really do too much of the marijuana stuff back in the days. Just keep it for quite some But yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, rings on pinky fingers is generally not my thing, I guess. I don't really roll with rings, not as I used to back in the day. And when I used to back in the day, it's probably just one, and I didn't even have many of them. So yeah, bling bling is not really my style now. I mean, if you're talking about chains, and that was all back in the days, about 10 years ago, I was rocking the chains and had a bit of, do you know what I mean, like a little bracelet on or something. But now I don't really indulge in them things. It's not cool now. It's not my style. Anyways, but yeah, she's 33. She's 5'8". She's from the London town. London town. All of that. But yeah, worst fad I participated in. She said the body coach. I'm guessing that's some sort of workout plan, right? That probably didn't go right for her. But yeah, never usually does it? The highlight of her day is usually eating. Isn't that the highlight of my day as well? I just love eating. I love indulging in it. Can't eat too much though, obviously, because I have football certain days, so man has to plan ahead and get myself a little bit ready. If the next day I've got to play football, otherwise I can't move. If I've eaten too much food, I can't move from trying to run on the pitch. And usually I play as a forward, striker, holding up the ball, doing the Lukaku things, passing it to someone, poor touch, all of that. That's just usually how I play. But generally, that's my vibe. I've got a bit of quickness and pace to me, but you don't need to hear too much about my footballing story. But above all, just coming to Emma. Emma seems like a cool chick. Just trying to summarise, she doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me, so unfortunately for Emma, it's going to be a no for me. We come to Nasha. Sounds like dog from Dennis and Nashot. Sorry, that's bad to really say that, but it's the Beano if people don't know that old comic book. But yeah, that's her name, Nashot. Okay, most spontaneous thing I've done. She says, jumped in the swimming pool in my bridesmaid's dress in Barbados after the wedding, of course. So it's not really spontaneous, but it's cool. I guess I've seen a lot of movies where people do that and stuff. I think you could say spontaneous is like, I don't know, booking a trip, going somewhere abroad. But that sounds cool, doesn't it? It seems nice just to have that moment to just, But if it's cold water, though, I mean, they're not going to freeze your bits or something, It's going to make you a bit different, a bit weird and that, a bit freaked out by the cold and that. So, do you know what I mean? So that could be a bit of a problem, isn't it? I mean, if the water isn't warm, but it's Barbados, so it should be warm. But anyway, it's just me waffling on. She's 35, she's 5'3", she's a Catholic. She's overly competitive about everything. She's such a sore loser, she says. Ooh, if I beat her at stuff, she could get mad at me, absolutely mad. Will she be throwing her toys out the pram? That's the question. Don't want someone who's a bit of a drama queen. If you're obviously gonna, be mad at me because I beat you in a game, then, get over yourself. Literally, get over yourself. Do you know what I mean? You have to have a bit of game spirit sometimes. My mum usually likes to say, you have to have some game spirit. You have to be able to deal with the fact if you lose a game, to be gracious in defeat. If you're not, obviously, a bit of a problem there, isn't it? So yeah, you know what I mean? She says she wants someone who's genuine, kind and patient, someone who is a hard worker and not self-centered, who likes to travel and explore the world. I mean, you know, you could say I'm obviously got some of those traits in the bag in terms of, you know, being quite patient. I mean, I'm trying to sort out a football group at this point in time, and there's some people in the group that's acting a bit mad, so being an organiser is not usually my bag, but I've had to take that role on because, you know, I have to plan this thing and make football happen, because if I don't, then it's not going to happen, and I want football to happen, so I have to come out my comfort zone and make this happen. Because I'm not usually too much, you could say, of someone who likes to lead, for example, but I have to make these things happen, because if they don't happen, football's not going to happen, so I have to make it happen. Do you know what I'm saying? But travelling the world, and, you know, I'm not really a self-centered person, you know what I mean? I like to give as well, and I'm someone who could work hard too, you know, like doing this thing, you know, Lincoln Ting podcast, trying my hand, obviously, at other things as well. I'm trying to do as much as I can do, experiencing life, you could say, a lot more, and seeing what comes my way. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Above all, she seems like a cool girl. She seems nice. Do you know what I mean? She does have that je ne sais quoi for me. She's a pretty girl, so you know what? I would give her a like. So yeah, I'm going to give her a like. 2 likes in one show. That's very rare. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't happen a lot. But yeah, that's that. So that's the end, obviously, this episode. Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting. I know it's been a bit jumpy, hence, you know, a lot of interruptions and that, but what can you do when you're not the only person who lives there? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, early in the morning. That's what it's all, yeah. Generally, it's what I do, you know, songs just jump into my head, you know. In my head, I see you all over me. In my head, yeah, that probably actually should be the song that I put down for when I put this on Instagram. I should use that song. That's a good one. That's the one I'm going to use. So you heard it here first. That's going to be the song on the Instagram if you check it out on Instagram. That advertising, that probably should be the song. Anyways, thank you all for this. Thank you all for checking out this episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting. Appreciate you guys. Obviously, if you're feeling this episode or any other episodes below, you know what to do. Just click in the link, all of that below. And you know what we usually do when we finish? Link out! Do 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 do. Link out! Do 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 do. Oh, link out!